Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Coming to you from a nighttime starting vlog. I feel like I don't typically ever do that, but the past 2 days have been kind of busy. I went to a conference here in New York City called Beanstalk, and it is a very different conference. It's all about networking. So it was literally, instead of sitting down in an audience listening to a panel or something like that, which is also great, and you can learn a lot from the panel discussions, this was 100% about networking. And it was 200, maybe 300 attendees. No, it was definitely 400 because there were 200 tables. Imagine speed dating for networking. 13-minute meetings. You sit at a table with two people and you talk about whatever it is in your industry. Like I had a lot of questions for all the people that I met with. I met with probably like 25 people. They're also boardroom, they call it boardroom discussions. They were just big discussions around tables with like 20 people in the industry. And everyone was a direct to consumer, either brand owner, operator. There were actually a few creators there and a lot of different vendors, like people who do analytics, people who do ad creative, people who run your Facebook ads. It was really, really exciting and cool to be in that environment for Weston Willow, which I haven't done in a while. And it's always just kind of like gets me out of my hole of working in the office and, in my office here and, realizing like I built something that's big and cool and unique. And so to be able to talk about that was really interesting. I had met a lot of cool people and I have a lot of homework to follow up with people because that's like the purpose of it. So that was yesterday, Tuesday, today's Wednesday. I'm back. My foot, it's been about a week now. My toe gate. If you didn't watch last week's vlog, you should definitely catch up. I broke my toe on the corner of the couch as my welcome back gift to New York City. So to say that I have been busy is an understatement. And when I got back, I was like, I want to like eat healthy and meal plan and meal prep. Easier said than done. And I always do this in the fall or like even like in the new year. And it takes a lot of time. And I don't have that kind of time. And I bet you a lot of you guys don't either. Like to just like sit down, plan your meals. Oh, but we want it to be healthy, but I want it to be tasty. So I subscribe to Green Chef, which is the #1 meal delivery service for clean eating. They have over 80 weekly menu options. So you can choose from any type of dietary restrictions you have: vegan, plant-based, gluten-free, whatever. They've got a ton of different options for you. And honestly, they just take the stress out of eating well. It comes with everything pre-portioned out, all the ingredients that you need. You don't even have to think. It comes with these amazing little recipe cards, which I'm obsessed with. And they have all of the instructions on how to prepare everything on the back with pictures, which I love. And you can literally get a meal on the table in under 15 minutes. With all of our travel coming up, you guys know we're going to Italy next week. And with getting back into the work and the swing of things, I just don't have time to do it. So I'm so grateful for Green Chef for sponsoring this video. And I definitely think you guys should check them out. Head to greenchef.com or click the link below and use code 50BEN to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Green Chef box plus 20% off for 2 months. That's code 50BEN at greenchef.com to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Green Chef box plus 20% off for 2 months. Code 50BEN at greenchef.com. A little energy drink power me through the rest of this afternoon. Brendan got a case of these delivered to my apartment. So thank you, Brendan. It's the next day. Hello and welcome. I got another haircut because I had already booked one. I already booked one for today, but then I ended up getting one last week too. And I was like, you know what? Before I go away on the trip, we're leaving for Italy on Monday. Today's Friday. I wanted to get my sides touched up so that I wasn't hating my hair by the end of the trip. Because then at the end of the trip, it would have been 4 weeks since I got a haircut. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, I'm just going to get it. And I really needed it last week too. The rest of this vlog is going to be a fall reset, which I really need to do. And we're not talking about fall decor. I already did that with you. I want to talk through some goal planning and how I'm planning my goals for the rest of the year. I feel like September 1st is always, it feels like a mini New Year's, like, right? Like back from summer, what are we trying to do before the end of the year? So I'm going to talk to you about what that is for me and how I do that. Also need to go through some clothing, closet, maybe some pantry stuff, just to like feel lighter. I feel a little heavy in this apartment, and you guys are gonna laugh because I'm about to show you some of the things that I bought. But we'll make up for it. We'll make up for it. I got a little Mr. Porter order, and I want to show you why is it all in. Sometimes It's just like packaging is insane. Like I bought t-shirts. Why are they in garment bags? It's ridiculous. The reason why I got t-shirts, and you guys are gonna see this in a second, I have so many plain black t-shirts, and it just has become like my de facto look. And I'm just started to, I'm over it. And they kind of just become ratty over time. I have a lot of Robert Barricat shirts. Pause. I don't know. I just want to vibe it up a little bit with some graphic tees. Like I got this one a couple weeks ago. I really like my Acme Studios t-shirt. Whoa, this is soft. So I got another one. And this is just a gray, super, super soft. Did not know that. Acne shirt. And it's got this logo plate on the back. It's insane how soft the shirt is. Like, and I like I don't know what you call it, but it just doesn't look solid. It looks like it's got a little more sort of texture to it. There's that logo. I finally got a gallery department shirt. Like I see all the cool boys wearing this shirt. So I got the black one with the red writing, and on the back it's a little bit bigger. Ooh, this one fits a little bit slimmer, which I'm really into. Should I have gotten the large though? Like, is it gonna shrink? I know one day. I just went to look at it in the mirror. I think it's good. Okay, then I got this Amy Leon Dore shirt. I love Amy Leon Dore. The problem is, Mr. Porter just started selling it like last week. I got an email. The problem with Amy Leon Dore, when you buy from them, e-com or in store, it's only for store credit exchange, which is kind of annoying, you know? Like, it's like you bought something, you want it to fit online, and then it doesn't, but then you don't have anything else you want to buy, and then you have a stupid store credit you have to remember that you have. It's just like annoying. Okay, that's what I got from Mr. Porter. I have another exciting unboxing for you. I have truly been having my eyes on the Rimowa Pilot case for a long time. I've seen other TikTokers, other influencers using it, and I became obsessed. And, you know, I don't know. Then I went in the store and I saw it and I was like, yeah, I need this. It is so cool. So basically, it opens up from the top and it is meant to be for stuff, not clothes. So like gear, camera equipment, your laptop, there's a laptop sleeve, chargers, stuff, right? You could probably fit a pair of shoes in here too easily. But it also has the extending arm. It's the same, you know, classic Rimowa design, although it goes horizontally, which is interesting because all the other bags are vertical. Is that right? Yeah. But this one is down like this. It's a little bit smaller than their regular carry-on size. You would never check this bag. You would only bring it with you, you know, on the plane with you. But I always bring a hard carry-on with me when I travel because I have a lot of stuff like camera equipment, my mic. When I go on long trips, I bring my voiceover mic. I bring my vlog camera. You know, I just have stuff that I don't want to put in a backpack because it's really heavy, and it's also, I just don't want it to get ruined. So I always put it in my suitcase, my carry-on suitcase, Rimowa, the Cabin Plus that I have, which is wonderful and great. But if, let's say, I need to access my laptop mid-flight, or even in the airport, you have to like be that person that's on the floor in the airport with your bag open. Why am I burping? Oh, because that balloon is like giving me the, like, you know, that carbonation bump. You have to be that guy opening your bag. It's just like, you know, it's silly. So when it's closed, you've got the little Rimowa logo here. I got this custom. You can do this when you buy in store with my initials on it. It's got the same nice locks that you would find on all their other bags. Of course, those same wheels, which is a major selling point for Rimowa bags because the wheels are truly amazing and better than to me, in my opinion. Around the back, this is what I was talking about. Like this comes all the way up. So, you know, very easy to roll. It's kind of like one of those rolly backpacks from high school, which I 100% had. And then inside is where it gets really cool. Inside you got all of these compartments. We'll call them bells and whistles. But this is the removable laptop sleeve that fits up to a 16-inch laptop. And it's nicely padded and really high quality material. And then if you don't want that in the middle of the bag, you can just easily unsnap. And you can move it over even if you wanted to, which I might do. Oh, you can't because of the wheels. Yeah, so if your laptop is in there, it's going in the middle, which that is actually, I'm realizing, kind of annoying because it just means you have to plan around it with how you do it. I'm going to pack this and I'll let you guys know my true thoughts once I pack it, but we will work around that. Okay, and then here you have another little area. Somebody online suggested you put a portable power bank in here, and then it's just always there to charge up your laptop or other things that you have in there, which I thought was a cool idea. These pouches up here are fixed in place, and they're like little tech pouches, so you can put or whatever you want. But like for me, this is going to be tech stuff, or even like my passport, spare battery, maybe AirPods. And you've got two sides of that, and then you could also put everything else you need in here. But if you're not traveling with your laptop, or let's say your laptop is going in a different bag, like I might actually put my laptop in my backpack, then you can put a bunch of other stuff in here, and it's a really good size. So, and then close this up nicely. Put those securing, satisfying Rimowa locks. Welcome to the wizarding world of my bedroom, my little cove. I need to show you what I'm talking about with my dresser right now because it's embarrassing. This all actually started when I redid the bedroom and I got this dresser from RH. Also, how just insane does that energy drink look? Like, it would kill you. Hi, Zoe. Okay. This dresser is new when I did my bedroom brown, and it is shorter than the previous 9-drawer dresser that I had by like 10 inches. The other dresser was literally much higher. So all the height of all the drawers got shallower, or the drawers got shallower, I should say. So they just fit less. I've gone through this dresser a few times before, but it is so time. I can't even fit these. Like, this is just what we're living with. And it's specifically this drawer, and then this drawer. Actually, don't even know what this drawer is. Oh, more shirts. So there's a lot to go through because I'm not wearing all this stuff. And a lot of it is t-shirts. And if I didn't wear it this summer, then I'm not going to ever wear it. So it's time to either donate or sell on the Real based on what brand it is. Okay, that was like a power half hour. I made really good progress. First, I want to show you the beautiful drawers now. Look how nice, just opens up, no issues. This is basically black t-shirts now in this drawer. And then in here, some lighter colored t-shirts. And there's even like a couple tanks here. And there's room for more, which is good because I just bought some, as you saw. Then we've got the sweat drawer. The thermals, these are my Buck Mason thermals. It's not quite that season yet, so that drawer is like that. And then this is shorts. We go on so many trips throughout the year that just like, it just makes sense to have them in my dresser versus in storage. And then bathing suits, sorry about the lighting, bathing suits. And there's room in that drawer too. And then this is gonna be a Real pile, the clothes that I could sell, brands that I could sell. Then this is just donations. I feel like that's pretty good. It's actually amazing. In my building, there's literally a donation bin in the like side entrance to our building. I don't know what you call it, like the service elevator. And so easy to just clean out and donate, and goes to a good cause. It's amazing. So some of the stuff that's going to Real, an Ami t-shirt that shrunk. I shrunk the shit out of this t-shirt. These are Tom Brown bathing suit that I just kind of have grown out of. These shorts are too big on me, Orla Bar Brown. I lost a little bit of weight. I don't know if you guys noticed. It's over a year ago. Those don't fit me. And these are also too big. Same Orla Bar Brown shorts, although I do love these. They're the Bulldog Chino short, really nice short. I'll probably do well with those on the Real. And then I have these Suit Supply cotton silk t-shirts that I, for a hot minute, wore a lot of, but I just don't wear them as much anymore. So the Real accepts Suit Supply, which is amazing. So that's that. And then I have these kooky Louis Vuitton t-shirts that I bought, and I just don't wear. It's like the patch is obnoxious, in my opinion, on the back. So I've got this. And then I have a navy one as well, and I just don't wear them. Okay, that's the dresser. I feel very productive. I hope this is like inspiring you. That was very quick. And now it's like, you're not just, you know how annoying it is when you open the dresser drawer and you can't open it? It's like, now it feels fresh, refresh. In the next area of interest now, the kitchen, and specifically this. I think it looks better than it is. It's actually not terrible. It's just at the point where I don't know what I have, and that's a problem. So this is supposed to be grains and pastas. I have no idea. There's tissues. My little stupid candies. The top shelf, because I can't reach it, is basically not being used. And then while I'm at it, I should do over here. Although over here, over here is pretty bad too. But this is actually not bad, because this is oils and vinegars and things like that. Seeds and granolas, protein powders, Brendan's concoctions of shit that he eats. And then baking. This is fine. This is fine. This probably just needs to be like zhuzhed, but this is completely organized in my opinion. Bye. Okay, over here, this is what we need to get into. Prime example of something that I have just been like, oh, we'll use those one day. This expired in 2023, unopened. I probably bought it for like a charcuterie board that I was entertaining one night, and I probably bought this in 2020. Do you know what I mean? Like, if this expired in 2023, then when did I buy it? Because this is made from like sediment. You know what I mean? This coconut milk, 2021. I moved here with this. This is an item that I put into my moving boxes when I moved here. And I was like, you know what? Let's bring that to the new apartment. Because you never know when you're just going to be eating coconut milk. What am I, Gordon Ramsay? I know it looks crazy, but I've actually made a lot of progress. Basically all cleared out, and I also wiped the shelves down. By the way, the quality of these, I'm always like, just like, wow. This came with the apartment. I did not build this kitchen myself, but it's just the nicest quality, like, and they don't move, and they're totally custom. Like, there's none of those peg holes, you know, to move the shelves, which I don't know if that's actually amazing, because I would maybe sometimes like to change it, but yeah, so that's what we got going on here. Really, now I'm having a trouble organizing the grains and rices and popcorn, I guess. This is good. That actually can go back to its spot right there. Perfect. That's where this is. And then I used to have this bin here. And it was full of expired things. Honestly, I'd like to move the liquid IV situation here. Yeah, that feels good because we reach for this a lot and it used to be all the way up there, which doesn't make sense to me. So that's being moved. Candy situation. So like my little candies that I am completely addicted to and bars. I feel like that stuff typically goes in there. These Aloha bars that are 9,000 calories each, so we try not to eat them all the time. Like those could go there next to this. So basically this up here. This is just how it was before. And this here. All right, final product. I'm very happy with how this looked. We've got our little candy aisle here and snacks. We've got liquid IVs and body armor things, pastas, grains, rices, ramens, things. This is just kind of pantry. That's how I organize this. You've got pantry items, right? Shelf stable pantry. Some clips, chip clips, because I don't really know what else to put there. Some tea when I drink that once every 2 to 3 years. And then bone broth when I make that once every, I don't know, decade. We've got some cereal that I'll keep here until it's stale and then we throw out. And that's it. Oh, Nutrafol up there. I've got like a lifetime supply of it for some reason. And that is this. And we've got room to spare, which is the goal. To have room to, you know, not feel like I'm busting when I have something new to put in there. But this looks very good and I'm very happy with how it turned out. Back in the office now, I did a little bit of goal planning earlier this week and I want to share with you, one, what I'm using to track and plan those goals, and two, what those goals are. Because sometimes listening to other people talk about their goals kind of makes you think like, maybe I'll have a goal like that, or maybe I'll try to reach something like that. So let me first show you exactly how I'm planning all this out. I'm using Notion and basically laying out the goals by social media, saving for Hampton's house, some goals for Weston Willow, goals for my relationship, and health and fitness. And this is just a nice little Notion template that I found to track everything. So I just feel like this is going to be the best way for me to do it. So the first goal is I'm trying to save for a down payment for a Hamptons house. I've been renting in the Hamptons for the last 2 years and I rented also in 2020. And I hope next year, if not next year, then the year after is the year that I can actually buy my own Hamptons house. I own my apartment in the city, which is an incredible milestone. And I did that when I was 31 years old. And I am proud of myself, but obviously, you know, I want to save for something else also. And so saving for Hamptons house. Okay. I have some goals for Weston Willow that I'm not going to share with you because they are revenue based, but I am trying to hustle my way to a revenue goal. It is one that will make me feel successful and happy. We've done a lot of changes this year. We just hired a new agency that's running our Facebook and Google ads. We have a CMO that I hired this year, a fractional CMO, and he's been wonderful. So I'm super excited for what we've got, the team that I've assembled. I made a lot of changes that honestly were scary to make this year over the summer. And I think that's going to put us into a really good position for Q4. This new agency is like 12 days in. They started on September 1st. And so I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, but definitely want to see how Q4 goes. So Weston Willow, quality time with Brendan. I want to make sure that Brendan and I spend a lot of time together, But I want to make sure that we spend quality time together. So not time in front of the TV, not time when we're on our phones scrolling. Like, even if it just means sitting down at the dinner table and having a nice dinner on a weeknight where we don't watch TV and we don't have our phones out, which we do often, but I just want to make sure that it's something that I'm prioritizing. And then also going out to dinners for our date nights, like we have one tonight. But I just want to make sure we don't lose sight of that and that we've got a lot of quality time. We're both busy people and I want to make sure that we are prioritizing that. And then health and fitness. So I have a bunch under health and fitness. I want to try to wake up at 7:30 every day. And that is, some days I do. Some days I jump out of bed at 7 a.m. Most days it's 8:30. Okay, I'm not an early person. I've done morning routines before that are early. I've also done morning routines that are normal, okay? And you should go watch them. work out 5 days a week. I'm pretty good about this, honestly. I'm pretty good about this. I see my trainer 3 times a week, and then I supplement other workouts in between that. This summer it was tennis that got me to the 5 days a week. So I'm pretty good about that, but I want to make sure that I continue. And I want to hit a bench press goal of 185 pounds. That is my weight. Right now, my bench press is probably 140, 150. I think in like April this year, I was barely able to bench press 95. And so I want to just be able to bench press my weight, basically. So that's a goal by the end of the year that I think is very attainable. I told my trainer this too. When I get back from Italy, I want to go hard. I want to be able to bench press my body weight. And then tennis 1 to 2 times a week. Obviously, I broke my toe, so I can't play tennis right now, which is really upsetting. And we were going to even play in Tuscany at the hotel. Has beautiful, picturesque tennis court, but we can't do that, obviously, because I broke my toe. Once my toe is healed, in the next 3 to 4 weeks, I guess, I'm going to pick tennis back up, and I want to play tennis 1 to 2 times a week, once with a pro, someone who's training me, and then once at the courts that I'm looking at now that are so close to my apartment with Brendan, and we can have fun doing that. So those are my goals for the rest of the year. Oh, and some social media goals. The big one is YouTube. I want to get to 100,000 followers by the end of the year, which you guys know I talk about all the time and beg you for a subscription because half of you guys that watch every week are not subscribed. So you can help me get there by subscribing. So I want to get to 100,000 on YouTube. I want to get to 800,000 on Instagram. I'm about to be at 700,000. So I think I can get to that. I think I can get that 100,000 extra by the end of the year. And on TikTok, I'd like to get to 700,000. I'm at 600 now. So saying all this out loud makes me feel really proud of the business I've built and the community that I built. You guys, I feel super grateful that you're all here and you stick around and you watch every week. And we'll see about my goals. I'll keep you updated. That's going to wrap up this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. And I will see you in the next one. I think will be the Italy vlog. So, ciao.